Welcome back, boys and girls. My name is Denzel. Well, if you've ever gotten yourself with this type of mess before with nodes everywhere and you can't tell what is what again, well, you're in the right place, guys, because today I'm going to be showing you how to fix this mess with some node optimization and organization techniques. If this still sounds interesting, guys, keep watching. If you haven't already, do well to smash that subscribe button to help this channel grow. And thank you so much. Leave this video a like and let's get into it. All right, let's get into the first one. All right, nodes can be a troublesome thing to battle with. I mean, if you really get into texturing and shading and materials, you would almost always encounter this problem. You would have nodes everywhere, and all the noodles going left, right, center. But today, guys, I am going to be showing you how to organize your nodes with some very efficient techniques. So let's get into it. All right, the first thing I'm going to say is when you are making a material with different nodes, I do recommend that you do not do something like this where everything is jam-packed together. I recommend that you separate everything, spread it out if you have to the point that you can zoom no more. I mean, I can zoom no more here. So we have this much space to work in. So please make it as spaced out as possible. Okay, so first we'll define what is what. From the base color, we can see that all this is for the base color. So we can just move that out. Wow, this is really messy, guys. Okay, this is the base color as well. This is here, this is here. Wow, this is a lot. Okay, I think we have something here. Right, these are for the normals. These are the okay, normals. All right. So the first one is one that comes with the Node Wrangler add-on. And if you don't have that, it comes with Blender. You just have to go into Edit, Preferences, and in Add-ons, just type Node Wrangler. That is Node Wrangler. And you just click this check box there, and it'll be activated. All right, so you just go into the Node Wrangler tab, and you have something called Frame selected. So now you can frame a particular or different nodes. So I could select this guys here, knowing that they are the base color, and I could just hit the hotkey is Shift P, and that creates a frame around it. Now you could go into Item, and you can type a name in the label part. In this label part, you can type a name for your group or your frame. Let's call this base. Now this technique works really well. I mean, if you have different things but they are all together, you can just frame them, and you can just select the frame and just move everything all together. If you made a mistake and you want to delete a frame, you could just click the frame and then hit delete, and it is gone. All right, then one I really like, and I use it a lot since I learned how to do it, is if you hold Shift and you right click and drag, it makes this what's it called, a reroute node, like reroute. So you have another point, if I can do another point here, so you can right click and drag to move it around, and you can left click and drag to get that same. This is the same thing coming out of this end, so you could just use it for other things instead of this messy stuff I have here. And the final one, guys, is one that I do not use a lot, but it is quite efficient, and it is the grouping or groups. So I can select this and just press Control G, I believe, yes, then this appears. Then we have an input and an output, and if you hit tab you can go back out, and that basically makes it its own group, like its own node. So you could rename it right here. You could type norm, and if you want to go back in to make any edits you can press tab, and you're back in. Press tab again, we are out. All right, now let's undo all this. I think we can undo that. Yes. All right. All right. Okay. So if you want to remove a route, I forgot to mention that, you can just tap that particular part. I would just delete it. I think you can delete it, then just reconnect it back. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this without breaking the connection, but that is the way I personally do it. I just delete and reconnect it. All right, guys, I have given you all the techniques. Now, let me show you a practical example, and let's fix this mess up. All right, so let's go very quickly. We have the base color here. Wow, this is messy. This is messy. All right, so I could use I could use a reroute for this particular thing. Wow, this is a lot of mess. All right, okay, let's get things spaced out a bit so I understand what I'm doing exactly. All right, another thing is the nodes come with this particular thing here. If I can zoom in, this thing here, and if you just click it, it makes it smaller. Some of these nodes are extremely long, like the mapping. You can just make it smaller, and just there's still where to input your other nodes, and it just makes things look neater. Like things like this, I would not really want to edit anything in it, so I could just shrink it down. Let's do that for most of them. I have mix. I do this for my mix node, my normal. After editing, that is, because normal you have to edit the strength and all that. So I'm going to shrink some of these guys down. They are just everywhere. I have a lot of mix. Forgive me. Wow, a lot of mix here. Mix, brightness and contrast. I am done editing that. Okay, basically this. So you can see it's already looking slightly neater, but we could do better. Okay, back to the. Let's fix this mess first. It seems this guy is going into a lot of them, so I could just make a reroute node that is shift, right click and drag. Now this color is going into the factor here, so I can just drag this guy, and the color is going into the factor here as well. Color, all right. I can just click and drag into a position that seems good, and there we have it. All those noodles are gone. Then just like in edit mode, we can select node groups. I'm just holding shift and selecting them. Then we can scale on the x-axis. This is very helpful for organization. We can just press S, X, and 0, and they would just become aligned on the x-axis. You can do this on the y-axis as well. Let me look for something that ought to be aligned. Let's move this up, so we can just select this, S, Y, 0, and they will just level out. Okay, all right. All right, let us do something else. Okay, let's make, I know this still looks messy, but this is better than how we started. So let me just, all right, let's make groups. We have normals here. So I can select this guy, select this guy, select this. Oh, I think I did something wrong here. Let me reset this and so on. All right, this and this. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. Then we can hit Control G. All right. And because we already fixed nodes to them, automatically they made two outputs, color one, color two, because we have if I go back out, we have two other nodes connecting to it. So color one, color two. Now this node group could be our normals. All right. Then now this is a group. This is really small. You just put it in here. Now we have roughness. We have our roughness. And move this out. Okay, I don't know why these are here. Just keep things spaced out if you can, as much as you can. We have roughness here. This guy, this guy, this guy. Control G. See, makes a factor because we have something coming in for the factor. We can move that in here. Let's move this down some. This is for the normal as well. All right, let me try something out. I think I can move this guy. Oh, okay, let's leave this here. Then we can just make this guy smaller as well. All these things help when you're editing your node. So when you're showing it off, or if you're coming back after a long time to edit it, all these will just make sense if you do it correctly. I can come back 2 months from now and I see normal, and I know that these are where all my normal nodes for settings are. Let's rename this to rough. Okay. All right. Now these guys make up my base color, so I could just frame them holding Shift P, and I can name the frame base color or base. I could just move the frame up here. All this guys makes things a lot easier. See here I have two, I like to call them noodles, two noodles coming out of this particular node. So if I hold Shift, right click, drag rather, I can just put that in here and I have one now. This is so nice, guys. And if you still have some confusion with this, you could just, in case you still have some weird bends and you don't like it, you can just hold Shift right, mouse drag again and make another one. It is that simple. You can make different shapes with it, and it's really nice. It's something I found really helpful of recent. Since I learned how to do it, I have not stopped doing it in all my work. All right, guys, now this is the final result. This looks way neater than the first one. I can tell you that. So I hope this video has been helpful, guys. If you did enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment in the comment section if you have any other method I can use, or if you have any question regarding the ones I addressed today. And subscribe to this channel to see more Blender tutorials, guys. This has been fun. Thank you so much for watching and being with me. I never take your time for granted, and until next time, guys, peace. Hey, did you forget to smash that subscribe button after watching this video? Well, it's never too late, guys. That big red button down below, just smash it. Or don't smash it, just click it, and then ring the notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. Until next week, guys.